That done? Have we done? Are we due? Is live? Am live? Are live? What's new? Everything! Touch. Nope, I guess we have to play the level for it to stop saying no. Whatever. I don't care. I play Dreadnought. That I'd care. Anyway, continue. So it was yellow I need to do, I think?
Maybe check in,
I will.
just to say.
I will. Work forever. Yet. Why not?
Cold outside.
Oh, that's. Did I lose access to the other Bradley servers? No. Yes. No. No. There we go. Streams. And Shay, because I think Moxie got rid of the advertisement area. Which is
No one's using
fair. I think me and like one other person was using it. Which is
it. No one's using
fair. Yep. Anyway. Was that Overwatch?
Yeah, Lunar New Year.
Oh, that's right, they do. They do that. Oh yeah, Corncob the Librarian's in the game now. Uh, Advertisements. I was looking for trophies. Complete the redemption dreadnought using only the yellow nozzle. Yep. Hello?
Car horn outside.
Alright. So as you'll all remember from the last stream, we had to stop because my eyes were burning, and then I didn't sleep for some reason. Because despite being tired, my body said, no, you're not that tired. I guess.
You're tired enough to suffer, not tired enough to end the suffering.
Exactly. I will say my mental state's been a bit better since the last stream.
Yeah, right. That all that stuff.
Uh,
Full on mental breakdown.
just kind of not interacting with the stuff that bothers me for a while, because something another thing that I've never said before, but because I didn't even realize it, motorcycle outside,
Oh, really? Far.
is that I think I have an addiction to doom scrolling for some reason, which is very annoying. So I've been like trying really hard not to do that. And surprisingly, it's been kind of good for me to not look at my problem.
Hey, you doom scroll. You don't even have Twitter.
You can doom scroll the YouTube comment section.
Joking.
Doom scroll Reddit. I use Reddit. I made fun of a guy on Reddit for thinking that Castlevania was for Americans. He got downvoted. I phrased that poorly, but basically they were they were making fun of weebs, and then I was like, "Aren't you a Castlevania fan?" They were like, "No, that's based off of American culture." It's like there's a Castlevania anime, and the games are based off Japan culture. I don't know what you're talking about. And they got funny thing for anyone who hasn't used Reddit before, if you get downvoted enough, your comment disappears. But like it's still there, you can still access it. It just won't show up unless you tap on it. And that happened within like an hour. And I rarely even leave comments on Reddit.
Just fuck that guy over.
So, yeah, that
What's
guy...
their rules now?
Huh?
What's their rules now?
Vampire Survivors.
Ah.
One person was like, it'd be cool if this character got added, and they were like, that character can't get added, it's anime. It's like, you are a Vampire Survivors fan.
But there is a Japanese DLC.
That's like complaining about anime stuff while being a Smash Bros. Fan. Could you imagine...
Oh, wait.
Could you imagine complaining about weebs in the Smash Bros. Fan base? Or weeb stuff in the Smash Bros? What? You know what I mean. I'll never understand why people get upset about anime characters in Smash Bros. As if the roster wasn't 50% anime within 64. Like, you already had Pikachu and Jigglypuff, Ness and Kirby, and Captain Falcon right out of the gate. And then, like, Fox and Link are kind of in that art style. Maybe not in 64, but, like, you can kind of get the idea. Like, the Pokemon and Kirby, at least, like, that is irrefutable. Like, even without Fire Emblem, you got all the Pokemon, you've got Mega Man, you've got Captain Falcon.
Why do we keep ranting about Smash Bros?
Dang it! I truly despise the Smash Bros. Fan base. I don't know why it takes up so much space in my mind.
Living rent free.
Truly. I gotta stop thinking about Smash Bros. It keeps coming up, and it's bothersome.
Think about Sonic.
Think about Sonic. Like how the Smash Bros. Fan base banned him because everyone was playing him poorly. Even though he's very clearly a rushdown, they played him like he was Guile.
What do you mean, Sonic's a zoner?
I said rushdown.
No, they said... You said that they play him like Guile.
I meant to say turtling.
Like, turtle...
People turtle as Sonic.
It's not...
And then they complain that his gameplay is boring because they're playing him poorly. That pales in comparison to the people who unironically call Luigi a grappler. Protocol previous biographical imperation increased ritual efficiency by 3.56%. Yeah? Limited combat history will be disclosed through communications with the chapters at Tech Marine. Okay. You gonna leave now? Contain with intrigue, Tech Priest cognitive reset will be performed by the Sacrament's conclusion. What? What? Are you gonna bloop me?
I don't know.
Okay.
Empire fan stuff.
Yeah.
But with Luigi being a grappler, I could see the argument of him being a combo grappler, but even still...
Having a touch of death does not make you a grappler. And just because Smash Bros. Fans are too fucking dense to not play a character the way they are... in a way they are very clear... does not mean the character is suddenly that archetype. Here's a fun fact. Link isn't a zoner. Link is, not a grappler, but like the subtype, like Reiko?
Combo grappler?
No. Reiko.
Yeah.
What is Reiko called?
The grappler?
What? No. What's the Beowulf? What's the one that's like not quite a grappler? Shao Kahn?
Oh, anybody?
There. Jeez. It's not quite a grappler, but Link's whole playstyle is about getting into the opponent and using your sword on them. He just happens to have a lot of projectiles. But the strategy is not about keeping people away from you. You just have projectiles that you use a lot. You wouldn't see someone calling. What? I'm gonna stop talking about Smash Bros. I sure hope this isn't what our commentary is like when we stream World of Light. Because I really like World of Light, but.
Hey, do you know that Smash fans are like, hey, wait, World of Light wasn't actually that bad?
Oh, really?
Or at least one of them was.
You mean to tell me that just because the story mode of the game requires you to play the game means that it's actually not bad? What do people expect a story mode to be other than more of the game?
They expect to be like a Mortal Kombat, I guess? I don't know.
Mortal Kombat is just the game.
I know. But I mean, like, it's like 80% cutscenes.
What's the kind of story modes people don't bitch about?
World Tour.
But that's also just the game. It just has a hub world. Our dog is being very loud today. I don't know what her deal is. We need to find something else to talk about, because I'm going to start getting very angry if we keep talking about Smash Bros. Fans. Trip. Just. Have you ever heard of the lizard from Sonic?
Not Vector.
That is not a lizard, that is a crocodile.
Crocodiles are just really big lizards.
Yeah, but like you wouldn't say lizard and go like King K. Rool.
I mean, you wouldn't be wrong, but...
You would be wrong. It's a crocodile. Crocodiles are not lizards.
A really big, angry lizard.
Godzilla is not a lizard.
Really big, angry lizard.
Upper leg. Upper leg. Oh. It's one of those levels that would absolutely suck to do a time trial on. I started to think about these things now since I'm actually starting to do the time trials. I haven't been playing the time trials though due to Pizza Tower and Tears of the Kingdom addiction, but like, you know, we'll get there. I'm sure the next time the next level pack we stream will be, I'll already have the platinum for this game or something. Maybe not the next one, because I think we'll be finishing Back to the Future next time. Like the next one, which I think is probably going to be Alice in Wonderland.
That's the...
Uh-oh.
I want to mute.
Uh-oh.
Should we mute?
Hey,
Uh-oh. Huh?
tell me watch her make sure she don't lift that.
What?
All I'm feeling is that.
Okay.
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 I'm cleaning up shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah? I don't think she knows we're streaming.
I don't think she does.
Hellfish armor? Some people call that a cockpit. I'm one of those people. I get... Oh, yep.
Da. Back. 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 There.
Yeah, okay. Set that up.
We're streaming, by the way.
Huh?
We're streaming, by the way.
Hello. Oh, well. You want to mute it while I'm... Clean this up.
Suppose so, yeah.
That's a close one.
Your Magos asks that I impart some account of our chapter's history to assist the vigor of your cleanse. Yeah. But I already sense the fervor that our chapter's redemptor dreadnought, brother Ezekiel, stirs in you. Oh, is that his name? Ezekiel, you in there?
Pretty good.
Buddy? It is well that he is it is well that he is induced slumber. He's sleeping. Though he has a few words, these are usually the last to pass into the ears of a traitor. What? You people speak in more riddles than a Hollow Knight character. My gosh. We would not wish for him to exercise such judgment in our current location.
He kills heretics. That's all you need to know.
Okay.
The
Yeah.
last thing that you hear is his words before he shoots a traitor. That's
Oh, okay. I think I must have misread that.
yeah, it's fine. That's the Empire Knight for you.
It's the kind of like smart writing where it's like you're not gonna understand what that person's even saying the first time you hear it.
Look, the orcs learned pretty quick that humans aren't logical.
Also, if anyone was watching this and not just listening to the background, I didn't get to say it because the microphone was muted, but I had to like take a moment to realize the fingers were like individual segments.
That's cool.
Huh?
I said that's cool.
Yeah.
And also gun on arm. It's just grab onto him and then you just start shooting.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention the gun. It's like, look at the DACA. I want there to be a modding community for this game.
There probably is.
There probably is.
It's not looking hard enough.
Look up right now. But I haven't looked it up yet. I just kind of assumed it wasn't there. Because Power Wash is in a weird state of very popular and kind of niche.
Hey, Markiplier played it, but still.
Mm-hmm. You know another game Markiplier played? Baldi's Basics.
It's also popular yet niche.
Exactly. That's one of those games I kind of want to play, but I'm like, got no way to do it. The one game I didn't think we could play, but we actually could do soon is found out that Kindergarten was on the Switch this whole time because I went to look up. We were watching Jacksepticeye play Kindergarten 1 and 2 with our ma, and I wanted to see. Or not that I wanted to see, but we got recommended the trailer for Kindergarten 3, and I went to the channel to see if there's been like any updates or anything, and I went, what is the Kindergarten Buddy Bundle? Oh, both games on the Switch. Interesting. So that's something we might be getting in the near future. Though I may want to wait to stream that game until after we're out of our no chat phase.
Yeah.
Because I feel like that would be a funny game to see people's reactions from.
Yeah, I guess another thing about the game is not the cleanest of games, let's say that.
Yeah. I'm thinking of a few games that I might want to stream before we turn the chat back on. I know Doki Doki is one of those games that I was like not wanting to stream, knowing that someone could just show up and be like, "Hey, I don't like this game. Did you know that?" You know, side tangent. Why are people like that?
I don't know.
What purpose? What compels a person to just show up and be like, "Hey, buddy, I don't like that thing that you're doing." It's like, why are you here then?
I mean, you can just time them out or just ban them altogether. So,
Yeah.
no, you get a laugh, but still.
Because I remember I was on a stream of someone playing Hollow Knight trying to beat all tier 10s of Zote because they could. One person was like, "Man, I hate this game." It's like, why are you here then? Why are you watching this video? You know what I do when a streamer I like is playing a game I'm not fond of? I don't fucking watch it.
Go do something else.
Like, Jacksepticeye, you know, he's uploaded a few games, a few series of games he's played that, like, you know, Life is Strange and that other game that's kind of like Life is Strange but is not a horrible piece of shit abomination. As like, I haven't watched those videos, because I don't like that game. That's like, no one cares. No one cares if you didn't like the game. I don't. I just don't know what drives people. What compel. It goes the other way too. Unlike if someone played a game, didn't like it, did a video saying that they didn't like it, and then you get one of those comments where it's like, "Well, I liked it." It's like no one cares. No one asked you.
Yeah, Cozy D video.
Exactly. The duology, the I like that thing, and the uh, why didn't no one asked you? Uh, yeah. Anyway, I'm still working through some things. If you couldn't tell.
I know we all working good things.
True. But the difference is most people are usually only working through like one or two things, while I'm working through like 70 things.
Yeah, I haven't really had time to work on things.
Yeah. You know how like most people usually have I assume anyways, I've been in this mindset for a while, so I just kind of assume this is a me problem. Most people usually only have like one major issue that sets them off. You know, like one major trigger that sends them into a frenzy of anxiety or depression.
Or just hatred.
I've got like 273. It is
I think.
very hard for me to go through a day without being reminded of something that makes me very upset. Oh, that's kind of annoying. Like I can feel my brain starting to hurt because of how much it irritates me. And I've been in this mindset since 2016.
God.
Ever since I've watched a video from a YouTuber I still refuse to name due to the fact that he's going through it as well these days. Yeah, that was the initial one, but I imagine that with the way I am, I probably would have just discovered something else that would have started anyways, so. Oh yeah, because even if it wasn't that video, in like, what, 2018 was when everyone on the internet was like, you like Undertale? That game is cringe. I'm better than you because I don't play games that are popular. I play Decopara. I don't. What was the name of that game?
I don't remember.
Was it Necopara? I don't.
I don't know.
That was a random game that I pulled out of nowhere. I mean nothing by.
How do you even know what that game is?
I only know it exists by a name from a man on the internet video.
Mm-hmm.
That was such a weird time on the internet too. Like you'll still get those kinds of people who are like, Friday Night Funkin', that game bad because I don't like the people who play it. It's like, why are you judging your opinion on a game based off the people who like it? And I feel like I've said that, that I've said like something hypocritical regarding that in the past. That's just because I was in a bad mood. I was just annoyed. I didn't mean it.
Oh, the 3-year-old seal.
Wow.
Skip close. Jump on the knee.
Oh.
Wow.
Whoa, it looks like a vitamin gummy. Like,
Heresy.
do I look like I care? I mentioned on the Mortal Kombat stream that I've been getting P ranks in Pizza Tower. I think I only hit John Gutter when I said it the first time, and I'm only 8 levels away from having the whole game P ranked. And then once I get all the P ranks, I can play as the noise. I can do it all over again. Yay! Was not expecting to get Gnome Forest on my second try, because everyone said that was like one of the hardest ones to get. Like, harder than Pizza Scare and Pepperbot Factory. It's like, now granted, that level was nerfed. It's much easier to get the P rank now, but like, I don't know, the way people talked, it sounded like the whole level was really hard, but it was really just the one part that got nerfed. Because, do you know the nerf that happened? Basically, there's this one really long stretch where there's no way to refill your combo,
Oh, yeah, that part.
and they added, 2 little fairies that, reset your combo meter into that segment, and it makes a world of difference. It's funny, you can tell when something gets patched in a way where the devs just did not realize something was a problem. Because it's just like, okay, we're just gonna put this little guy right here and call it a day. Whoops.
I call those I'm sorry patches. Like, Night 4 and Security Breach. Not Security Breach, Disqualification.
Yeah. I was thinking,
It's just way too bad. So I just gotta fix it.
I think, for millennia, our chapter has scoured the galaxy for the corrupt and honorless. Whee! These redacted heretical turned their back on the Emperor and left us with no choice but to remove any whisper of them from history. What are we talking about? Chaos Marines? A recent incursion amidst the dense carnivorous forest of planet withheld classified detected evidence of such redacted schismatic. Are we talking about Nurgle?
Are we actually just talking about Nurgle? Because if so, that's actually pretty funny.
That would be thematically appropriate, seeing as he is the
Oh, we climb back up.
the
Look at the platform.
the gobbledygook man.
Yeah, the god of rot and decay.
Yeah, the guy of gobbledygook. Yeah. And Mars 41. Is there 40 other of these things?
Probably.
Jeez. Gotta clean everything. It's like everything gets covered in dirt. It's crazy. In case anyone's wondering, the other levels I still need to P rank are the last levels, except I've already gotten Crumbling Tower of Pizza because I wanted a free P rank, and Secret World of Secrets. I don't remember the name of the level, because that was the only thing that kept me going during my flu. I didn't feel like playing anything else, but that level was still fun. So I just kept playing it because it was the only thing that held my attention. That is one thing that I'm definitely going to do a lot of when we get a PC. Is I want to play a lot of Pizza Tower mods. Mainly the one that's like if the noise was Pepino, but like instead of pizza it was candy and stuff. I forget what that mod is called, but it's like the Pizza Tower mod, and then like the one where you can play as every character. Because I think on top of playing the game as every character, you can also it adds a few new levels, which is kind of cool. Oh, right, the thing I was going to say before the pop-up happened. I think that me going for the John Gutter or Pillar John speedrun might be my first no commentary stream. Because I think that could be a neat little thing to just record myself doing. Is once I get all the P ranks, and the only thing I gotta do left is get those last few costumes, and basically all the costumes that I don't have require playing the game a second time. Because it's beat the game a second time, get all the money before you fight the vigilante, get the true ending in under 2 hours 15 minutes, and beat war without dying. Which is for the uninformed, that is the hard level. So I think doing that all in one run could be a funny little no commentary stream. Either that, or I think I'll play Hollow Knight as my first no commentary stream. So I'm still kind of on a Hollow Knight kick right now. Anyways, do you got any kind of conversation things you want to start? I'm kind of just rambling right now.
I mean, Warhammer.
Yeah?
Been having that back in the brain again. Still just trying to decide between either the Nurgle characters or Orcs or some shit I actually stick with.
Orcs are more versatile.
Alright. Alright, that's all I need to know.
Also, if you really think about it, you keep cycling between blank and orcs, so, maybe... I coughed, and it made it sound like I thought it was very funny. I hate it when that happens. I'm not that easily amused.
I am.
I hate telling a bad joke and then coughing, and it makes me sound like
I get
just some dumbass who laughs really hard at bad jokes.
Remember that trend where people were like, oh yeah, cattail, look, it's a hot dog, takes bites.
I do like it in the ironic sense where it was like people were, but then there's the people that actually try to eat them. It's like, cool.
I love the instant karma though.
True. It's like a less volatile version of the Tide Pod things.
Yeah.
Where it's like, these things look pretty edible, don't they? And some people are like, yeah, they do. Oh. So that's what the afterlife looks like. You shouldn't be making fun of people for dying, but they're the ones who ate the Tide Pods. Fun fact, when you consume a chemical, you have consumed a chemical, and it is now inside of your body, and it kills you. Don't do dumb things. Did you ever hear about the one guy who went to a pharmacy, opened up a pill bottle, and replaced the pills with cyanide? Yeah, they got arrested, I think.
Good.
Because, yeah. Bad. I remembered that because of this one dumbass who got arrested because they tried to do a super epic prank by spraying bug poison on produce at Walmart. And he got arrested because his comment section was calling him stupid for being an idiot. And then he went back in and started trying to get rid of the stuff that he poisoned, and he got caught and got arrested.
Was it a kick streamer?
Huh?
Was it a kick streamer?
What's that mean?
Do you not know what Kick is?
No.
It's that other streaming service that's really bad because it barely has any rules.
No, it was TikTok. Yeah.
I think.
Rip. TikTok isn't dead, it's just dead in America. At least I think it was. I don't know if that got like undid because like
It's stupid.
that's stupid. When your reason for when your reason for banning something is racism from yourself, maybe you should like think about it a little longer. But thinking is not something I expect from Donald Trump, so you know.
We gotta get out of this country.
There's people who are like, I won't talk about politics on my channel because I don't want to make people angry. You can you can go to hell. I don't care.
Look, if you're the kind of person to get offended by people making fun of Donald Trump, then you just deserve to be upset.
His ad campaign is literally, I'm going to kill minorities. Like, you can't expect me to take you seriously if you're supporting someone that's psychotic.
Uh, yeah, I already is not lost on me that we are standing in the Empire fan, where that is very, very common.
I trust the Emperor more than I trust the President of this country. The Emperor wouldn't care if I was gay.
I mean, yeah. That's actually canon.
Mm-hmm. I mean, what do you even think the Sisters of Battle are?
They're not the Sisters of Battle, but still.
What are they called?
They're the Sisters of Battle is the Hollow thing.
Mm-hmm.
I remember.
Are they? I'm pretty sure they just have the same name.
Really?
Yeah, because you kept saying the Sisters of Battle, and I was like, that's Hollow Knight. And then you'd be like, you know the Sisters of Battle? Yeah, it's Hollow Knight. No, they're... Look, here's this video of them singing. Oh. That's cool.
Man. I just got confused. You infected me with your Hollow Knight brain.
Yeah.
You've been showing me too many Hollow Knight videos.
Watching you so much scary that you heard Sisters of Battle and thought Hollow Knight instead of Warhammer. I'm gonna learn the lyrics to that Warhammer song, and I'm going to torment the locals with it.
I love the part where the Space Marine starts singing.
Yes. But that's rude. That's not nice. Ow. I expected better from you, Zachariah, or whatever your name is. What if I hit you with a long blast? Would you like that? Hearing that there is to be an assault upon the nearby plant of withheld strategic... Brother Zachiel enlisted our chapter squad into gathering forces. Name and address withheld. That they seek to obtain a restricted artifact, H-class, is no important to us. Not important to us. Did you forget the letter T there? Did you drop it? Did you ban it because it made you think of religion? We seek only the identity of the enemy who would have it for themselves and to crush them completely.
I really, really hope there's an orc level.
Please.
They just hijacked it because orc.
I would love that. Final level. You gotta kill the giant Bad Moon Stompa. You gotta kill, or not kill, clean Dazcool.
There's like animations for his head moving and things like that.
You spray him in his head just like... Yeah, I should have been doing this a long time ago. This is way easier. But I like to be methodical, but I'm tired of methodical because I've been on this level for a while. That's a nice gun.
I'm gonna steal it.
I'm gonna steal it. I'm gonna steal your idea. Oh, and that's why we don't take cheap methods.
Man, this is so easy. Why haven't I done this before? Oh.
That is the thing you will learn with this game. There is no easy way out without consequence.
Oh no, the consequences to my actions. That's the little thing.
Oh.
Get that little actual death.
Ah, how sweet. He's going to kill it, quite frankly, if one guy shows up and is like, you gotta do this thing or something bad's gonna happen, and then something bad happens because they didn't do that thing. Yeah, you think that they'd start to listen a little bit after, like, the 9th time it happened. Now, I do know that after, I think it was the 8th time, was when God was like, no, you know what, this person deserves it by now. And just made him evil. So he wasn't even allowed to not do it anymore.
That was the Old Testament, right?
Old Testament. God was very scary in the Old Testament. But he didn't harden the hearts of the regular people. So after Moses said, put animal blood on your doors so that your children don't get killed by the angel of death, you'd think more people would have listened.
I think more people would have done that.
It doesn't matter what you believe in. After this person has proved themselves to be supernatural 9 times in a row, he'd maybe, I don't know, take the precautionary measure. I'd like to believe that most scientists would be superstitious enough to where they'd be like, I think I will put the animal blood on my door.
I think I will do the animal blood thing, yeah. Oh, the plasma coil thing, look at that.
Ooh.
I've seen some people do a really cool way of painting it, where it actually looks like a drawing.
Do most Warhammer figures, are they already built, or do you have to put them together?
Gotta build them.
Okay, so I was like, how do you even paint this part?
Some people actually just can't put it together and paint it.
That's nasty. But that also makes sense.
I mean, granted, those are the ones that don't have all the plates on them, so... They assemble it, paint it, then put all the plates on, put all the plates on, and then paint it. There's a lot of P's in that sentence.
You think anyone ever got one of those ships in the bottle without realizing that you can close the mast?
Oh. No.
Oh, it's this part that I'm cleaning. Right. Oh, elbow joints, shoulder armor, storm bolters. I don't know what a storm bolter is.
I want to get an orc model and just have it on display.
Yeah.
I don't plan on playing it because, I don't think anyone else I know would want to play it.
Oh, that's a storm bolter. I'll play Warhammer.
Yeah, but that would be fighting 2 armies.
Oh. Well, I mean, you could just, buy a lot for your collection, and then you'll have a lot for your collection.
Orc versus orc. I mean, it is canon, so...
True.
This could canonically happen.
Elbow joints. Oh. Eternal Service. Nice. And double achievement. Degrees of Redemption. Good, I didn't want to do that again.
Yeah.
Yay! I actually did like that level. I'm just not in a great mood today.
We should have listened to Orc songs, so it'll put you in better mode.
You're right. Here we go.
Here we go. 1.
And now I'm going to ruin it. What? Anyway.
We should have listened to the Orc Jingle Bell song. It would make you feel better.
Chant of the Unrelenting Hammer complete. Tech Priest, though the expulsion of the unholy residuals of redacted blasphemy, you have honored our illustrious subject. I feel the vibrative fortitude of the Omnissiah surge inside every atom of its adamantine carapace. May the forces upon which it is to be unleashed find the Emperor's wrath. Agenda, the Forged Temples grow ever more inspirited. You've been assigned right upon a task force set to retrieve a restricted artifact H-class from withheld strategic estimate B785, and there is much yet to be done. Cognitive reset delayed. Expect your next sacrament imminently. Praise the Omnissiah.
Praise the Omnissiah.
Oh, I don't know why, but I kind of just assumed they were being redacted to just never be told.
Ah.
But them being later levels makes a lot more sense. The Rogel Dorn battle tank.
Oh.
Oh.
It's the Imperial Guard.
Interesting.
Cool.
Holy, you got a lot of words. Canticle of the Iron Soul initiated. Task Tech Priest, it is time for your next rite. A Rogel Dorn battle tank procured from the Hive world of Withheld Classified. Substantial biological foulness blunts its machine spirit and demeans its sacred symmetry.
No, not the machine spirit.
No. Until the Rogel Dorn tank will be under the personal command of the eminent Commissar Franz. Catch the Astrum Militarium force of the imminent assault upon withheld strategic. Owing to the Rogel Dorn tank's personal importance, the Commissar has insisted on recording directives which will be issued during the cleanse. Addendum, the nature of its dispositions contains certain sensitives. So I encourage you to accompany the cleanse with contemplation upon the wisdom of Megos, Logis, Fastigius. The eyes of the righteous look without seeing. Praise the Omnissiah. Okay. I am very confused.
I'll be real, I didn't understand a thing.
We are over here now. Let's just quickly look up what the trophy is before we do anything else. Clean the merry-go-round without turning it off. I know. Hang on. Clean the Rogel Dorn battle tank. Complete the stowed shovel first. Shovel?
It's probably not an actual shovel. Where is it?
Hello? A shovel? Oh, it is a shovel.
Shovel.
Data recording. Tech Priest, know that I expect my tank to be flawless upon its return. Franz, I heard so much about you. Like, the whole sentence. I got your shovel. Astra Militarum secret weapon. Should this not be the case, I will arrange for you to join my forces gathered by the assault upon withheld strategic.
Okay.
Indeed, I'm certain you would fit in admirably with the ragtag collective in my vanguard. I will hit them with my secret technique.
Okay, you shut up, great. The joke with those guys, the Astra Militarum, they are basically a payday guy
Yeah.
in Warhammer. No, you're up against the wall and I'm the fucking wall, that sort of thing. But they just use shovels. That's the joke with them.
Beautiful.
They're perfect.
So
I don't know that much about them, but I just know that they're great.
this Franz guy is going to hit people with a shovel.
Yeah,
Good old
and sold them.
Trollger technique. Wonderful. Um. Well, now we've got to come up with something else to talk about.
Ow.
I think I'm. Ow. I'm going to work bottom to top.
Why?
Yeah.
Why are tanks built like this? I'm agreeing with orcs more and more every day.
Every day. From the moment I was disgusted by the weakness of not being orc.
The moment I understood the weakness of Umis, it disgusted me.
Exactly. Do I gotta clean a wheel on the other side?
I
Oh.
don't think so. Okay, good.
Neat. Ow. What did my head get stuck on?
The tank.
Toe hook.
My head gets stuck on the tank.
I meant what specifically? What do you want to talk about? I don't know, man. I want a PS3 but hasn't got any games on it. Give me a second, I'll come up with something interesting to talk about. How long have I been streaming for? About an hour. That is cool. That is cool. Oh. Oh. It's a little bit more complicated than I first assumed. Okay, give me a general idea for a topic, and then I'll come up with something using that. It's really not that hard.
Yeah, but I can only think about one thing right now.
What's that?
Like,
Okay. So then, do you want to talk about Sonic?
I don't know what it is. It's just to be expected with me.
This hyperfixation hasn't really been made apparent outside of this stream. You've only really talked about Sonic in the Sonic Mania stream.
I guess, yeah. Yeah, I was talking about Warhammer more than Sonic.
Yeah, you spent the whole last stream talking about how you wanted to talk about Warhammer, and then I let you talk about Warhammer, and then you ummed and uh'd for a solid 5 minutes.
You're better at starting conversations, so I was kind of hoping that you would start, and then I would kind of inform you.
When you say, I want to talk about Warhammer, it implies that you have something you want to say.
It implies that you want to talk about Warhammer. Now listen to someone talk about Warhammer.
Oh gosh, when does the earworm go away?
Which one?
It's not even a song you've heard.
From the head to the leg, I'm the man of the egg.
5, 6, 7, 8. From the head to the leg, I'm the man of the egg. It's the theme for Crust Cove from Pizza Tower. There's this one, you know how Pizza Tower has like a lot of sound bites from like, I forget what the term is, but like, when they take a bit from another song and they put it to. Yeah. There's the one part in Crust Cove's theme where it just says like, come on, Mr. DJ. And it's been in my brain for so long. I don't know why, because it's probably like the worst part of the song. And now because of that, I'm going to show you a video, but I have to mute.
He died.
The noise is dead. In case anyone was wondering, the video, it was Don't Attack Peppino When He's Dancing, Pizza Tower Meme Gary's Mod.
Want to look that
In
up?
case you want to know. Anyways, did you want to talk about Sonic or Warhammer? Because now that you've made it apparent that you want me to start the conversation.
I mean, I can go with either or.
Okay.
I feel like Warhammer is more appropriate, but still.
What Sonic song do you think summarized the series best? Like, there's some obvious songs that are like, this is Sonic, but like, which ones is Sonic the franchise?
Open Your Heart.
Yeah. So I think that could also work as Sonic as a character.
Mm-hmm.
Though I guess it helps that that song is supposed to be a duet between Sonic and Chaos, so
Yeah.
it makes sense that it fits Sonic's character.
I think another one is. Yeah. Hang on, I'm trying to remember what the song is.
I'm thinking.
Oh, come on, not now. Brain work.
If it won't stop, there will be no future for us. Its heart is tied down by all the hate, God set it free. Can't hold on much longer.
Never let it go.
I know it's a one-way track. I'm not gonna think this way. No, will I count on others? Close my eyes and see it burn. See what
Feeling
I
good.
gotta take. Oh. Gotta open your heart, dude.
Another thing about fucking in his world.
That's a good one, I think. You know, a sleeper hit for a song that really represents the Sonic franchise, and it's I feel like that represents Sonic as a character more.
Alright.
But I don't think people are going to be happy with me for saying this, but I think that Reach for the Stars is a pretty good summary of Sonic as a franchise.
People love that song.
No, but like saying that Colors is like the epitome of Sonic as a franchise.
I mean, it kind of got to that point.
Yeah, but you get what I mean, right? Because I feel like Colors lately has gotten the title as the game that kind of ruined Sonic.
I mean, no copyright law in the universe can stop me. It did come from that game.
Is that the game that gave us Orbot and Cubot?
It's the game that gives Q-Bops.
Right.
Or about a character.
Orbot was like just a robot in
Unleashed.
Unleashed. Okay, and then we got okay. I think it was actually Sonic Boom that really made those two a character, wasn't it? But more so the show, anyway.
Yeah.
Orbot and Cubot were like some of the best characters in that
Do you know
show.
there's like a Q-Bop?
That's fantastic. What was I talking about? Oh, right.
Sonic songs?
Yeah. Okay, but for the alternative of the question, which one do you think best represents Sonic, the character, rather than the game?
Either his world or doesn't matter.
Fair. I'm trying to think what my answer would be
And
for that.
also, Colors.
Mm. We're Sonic heroes. Oh yeah, this is a Sonic adventure. um, I've distracted myself and I forgot what I was supposed to be thinking about.
Which
Uh,
song was on Sonic the most?
I feel like a city escape kind of does work as well for Sonic's personality.
Yeah,
I
it's, I just,
suppose
I just don't really like that song that much.
most overrated Sonic song.
I know.
I honestly prefer the instrumental of that song from Generations than I do the actual song.
Have you heard the classic Sonic remix of it though?
Technically, but I don't think I've like
It's
listened.
techno. It's just better.
I also think the Nate Wants to Battle version is better than a lot of Sonic songs, especially Seven Rings in Hand,
Not that song.
one of the most popular Sonic songs that kind of sucks.
That sucks actually.
And then Nate Wants to Battle went, what if it didn't suck?
What if it was a okay song to listen to?
I still love his cover of In His World because he just went like, what if the song was really, really fast?
What if I make it breakcore?
Yeah, exactly. What if the ending part of the song, where it gets really fast, what if that was how the song began and it was actually faster than it?
I mean, I like it, but I do just kind of like the older one more.
Yeah, that's fair. The one that I straight up can't go back to, though, is I think Night of the Wind. I think he
And
sings.
fucking
Oh, and uh, Metal Sonic's theme.
yeah, what I made up there.
There, what I made of. Literally my favorite Sonic song. Can't remember what it's called.
Wow. Have you seen that guy who just dressed up as Eggman and just roleplay as Eggman?
Yeah.
That's
He
awesome.
goes to conventions dressed up as Eggman. He finds the voice actors for Sonic.
I mean, it's not just goes to conventions, it's just anything that is
Mhm.
Sonic.
I know.
He went to IHOP as Eggman.
That's fantastic. He did a cover of the Lego Eggman rap in the Eggman costume. Pretty great.
Went to the Sonic Symphony.
At some point,
He was a special guest at the Sonic Symphony.
that's amazing.
Sega knows this guy.
Sega knows. Sega hates this man. No, they like him. He's a special guest of honor. Oh. Sega loves this man. Did you know that Hollow Knight fans are getting upset with Team Cherry because they are starting to think that Silk Song isn't real? They're starting to get scared.
I mean, weren't we literally just joking about the last
I think we were joking about that, but some people are actually serious. They're actually
serious?
no, but
I was joking.
they think that it's a hoax. They think that they're scamming people. These are the people we make fun of because they're stupid.
And then find out they're actually scamming people. Where are the idiots?
The Team Cherry situation's crazy.
It's like Honey.
Yeah. Where everyone was like, "Oh yeah, Honey's super cool. It'll never scam people," and it's like, actually, they stole millions of dollars from everyone. The only difference is that they aren't being paid to make Silk Song. The only thing that they're scamming people out of is hype. So, like, if somehow Silk Song turned out to be an elaborate hoax, then the only thing people have wasted is their time.
Energy.
Yeah, their willpower.
They will never be hyped over anything ever again.
They'll never be excited ever again.
Okay, what's the best Sonic song?
Oh.
Oh.
Data recording. Among our numbers are the regiment withheld. Are you familiar with them, Tech Priest? Sure. It's Big's theme.
Are
Big
among
is the
the,
best.
Are among the redacted. Do you know them?
Whilst most of my number need encouragement for my power sword with regiment withheld, I needed to hold them back. Mm-hmm. A cough. On which side of my power sword might you fall, Tech Priest? I don't know, man. I don't know you. Oh, it's a windy and sunny. Um, well, best Sonic song, it's very hard to not say that your favorite song is the best one. Um, it is a hard question to answer because they cover a lot of different genres and in vibes with each song. I'd say Open Your Heart, Fist Bump, maybe. Reach for the Stars, and Live and Learn is up there, but I'd be hard pressed to call it the best song. Night of the Wind is pretty good. What are your thoughts as well?
Find Your Flame is simply up there.
Oh, I wasn't even thinking of Sonic Frontiers.
Yeah, the new one. That was another that's been out for years.
The song that Family Jewels did a cover of.
I'm Here.
I'm Here. That he's very, very good.
It's emotional.
It's emotional, truly.
I mean, you may think that I'm joking, but, I watched one with, a bunch of different people singing it, and I actually did feel things.
Yeah, straight up. I would tell you the name, but I don't know their name. You can look it up if you want to. But yeah. It's a guy who does a bunch of, mashups for Sonic songs. Very cool. Most of them have Name Wants to Battle in them, because he's also very cool. I say most of them. It's actually 5 of them, which is still quite a lot considering there's only 12 of those videos. Erkin Pony. There you go. Erkin spelled with a K, just in case you're wondering. Not the other pony. No.
He good this time.
I can't handle any more betrayal from ponies.
You know.
Gonna lock in Open Your Heart, best Sonic song. Oh no, it's actually the Eggman rap. There we go.
Okay, but Eggman is actually really good.
Mm-hmm.
Like the song that's called Eggman, the
Yeah.
dots in between all of them.
Oh, right, that's what it's called. I thought it was called I Am the Eggman, but
No?
that's more of an association with the chorus than anything. Holy shit, is that a monkey wrench?
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, actually, it's a stowed pipe wrench.
I don't care.
I don't care.
It's a wrench.
It is a wrench. Why is this whole thing rusty?
It's a tank.
Composite infill estragonite dust rockcrete gravel. Gross. Maybe people were right. Maybe this game is gross. Who's saying that? I don't know, but they were right. This game weirdly doesn't have that many haters. Like, you'll see those people on the subreddit who are like, man, I hated this level, and also that level. But, like, they consider themselves fans of the game. They just seem to not like it. So it's like, even the people who don't like the game seem to like the game, which is confusing. It's like the opposite of Sonic. Nobody hates Sonic more than Sonic fans do. Nobody loves Power Wash more than its haters, I guess. It's weird how much on the subreddit people just complain about how much they didn't like this level and this level and this level. It's like, why are you still playing the game if you just hate every level? Because most people complain about levels because they're really big. They're like, that level was boring. It's like, there's no difference between the big levels and the small levels other than how long it takes for you to beat them.
They need the
So
dopamine.
that's they need the dopamine from beating a level. So it's not so much the level was bad, it's more so that the game is not captivating you as a whole. So why are you still playing it? That is another thing that kind of confuses me is when people play games even though they don't like them. Like, I think the only
You're the
game...
fans.
True. I think the only game I forced myself to play, even though I didn't like it, was Mario 64. But that was mostly just so I had the... One, I wanted the ability to say that Mario 64 was easier than Odyssey, because it is. But I couldn't say that because I didn't play it before. But now I have played it, and I can say that it was much easier than Mario Odyssey, and Mario Sunshine, and Mario Galaxy, and Mario 3D World. I haven't played 3D Land yet, so I can't say for sure. But Mario 64 is definitely the easiest of the games.
It's just that the controls.
If Mario 64 had better controls, everyone would know it was the easiest one, which is probably why people don't like 64 DS, because that game does have controls that function. I haven't actually played 64 DS, but seeing as everyone complains about the way it controls, I would assume that it probably controls much better than Mario 64 does. Abominatus. I need a cough again. Still, I was about to. But this isn't me complaining about Mario 64 again. I actually do like that game. I just don't like playing it. But the only parts I would really call hard was like Rainbow Bowser and TikTok Clock. But those levels didn't even take me that long. Like Snowman's Land was probably one of the harder levels. And I'd say the hardest level was probably the level I can never remember the name of. Little Big Island, Small Big. Everyone knows the name of the level, or everyone knows what level I'm talking about, but I can't remember what it's called. That level was the hard one, because a lot of the challenges required jumping over a lot of death pits, and especially that Koopa the Quick mission. Very rude. Though this is of the mindset of someone who's only 100%ed Mario 64 once. Because, like, most people who play Hollow Knight would not say that phlegm in my throat is annoying. Most people who played Hollow Knight one time would not even remember Markov. because he doesn't stick out that much as a boss. But then the more times you fight Markoth, the more he winds up being the one that kills you. So,
Yeah, I mean, I've only played Hollow Knight once, and I destroyed that guy, remember?
yeah, you had a harder time with the Mantises than you did with Markoth.
They're funky.
They really aren't.
For me.
And that's what I'm talking about, is that there's the mindset of someone who's only played the game once, and the mindset of someone who's played the game too many times.
Look, you see, I played Hollow Knight wrong, so things that should be hard weren't, and things that shouldn't be hard were.
You know a really hard star that no one ever talks about?
Yeah.
Is the one in Big Boo's Haunt, where you have to kill, or you have to press the button, and then you have to make a mad dash up the entire building to get the star before it disappears. Or you have to, the star doesn't disappear, but the method to get up to it does. Like, that star does not get talked about very often, but that was one of the hardest ones. Of course, the hard ones are always the 100 coin missions, because, you have to find all the coins anyway, but you also have to do it without dying.
Should I specify how I was playing the game wrong?
Yes.
I damaged tanks.
Ugh,
That's how I played Hollow Knight.
that's disgusting. I forgot about it.
They can't hurt me when they're dead.
That's disgusting. You are disgusting. Do you know what the worst charm in the game is?
It's the Dark Agony, right?
Yep. It does have merit for a first timer, but when you beat the game, all Thorns is doing is wasting your time and stealing soul from you. Because people who are good at the game, you wouldn't even want to equip Thorns if it was free. Because it's holding you back. Although I don't get why people always say that Grimchild is a bad charm, because Grimchild actually does a fair bit of damage when he's fully upgraded.
Yeah, I just need to be Nightmare King Grim.
Yeah, but like... people give Heavy Blow a bit of leeway because it has its very minor benefit of giving a boss one less hit to stagger.
Oh.
And that makes Heavy Blow not a worthless charm.
So why are they hating on my favorite charm?
Exactly. It's like certain bosses like Sly or Hornet, you're not going to get much merit with Grimchild, but like really big bosses like Pure Vessel or Traitor Lord, like Grimchild's going to be landing every hit.
The one I got Grimchild, I did not unequip him.
Now, of course, that's under the mindset of not picking Grimchild over a better charm. Because, Steady Body plus Grub Song is better than Grimchild.
Ouch.
So, picking Grimchild over those two charms, there's an argument to be made.
I'd pick Grimchild.
I'm talking about Pantheon of Hollowness.
I'd pick Grimchild.
If I had to pick between the world and Sonic, I would pick Sonic.
I had to choose between surviving Grimchild. I choose Grimchild.
People are saying like Grimchild's bad charm never use. It's like Grimchild could kill Markoth. He's an asshole.
It's kind of funny how a lot of people were complaining about Deep Nest, while Fog Canyon was by far the worst one.
Mm-hmm. I think Fog Canyon gets a pass because it's like 4 rooms big.
4 rooms of instant death.
Yeah, I don't like Fog Canyon very much. It is my least favorite area. Remind me when we finish this that I need to play Hollow Knight again so that I can make my list because Casey's planning on streaming Hollow Knight very soon. So I need to
Get the list.
I need to make my list so that way
You know,
you know, just so I can make sure that he gets every item. I could be playing Hollow Knight while watching him play Hollow Knight the whole time. Also, so I can just stop thinking about the list that I need to make.
kind of funny song. I was saying, well, you might have had a better time with Podcast if you were an unequipped Grim Child, but that would mean unequipped Grim Child.
I barely even use summon charms anymore, and I still don't like Fog Canyon. It's just an unpleasant place to be.
And then people are now starting to learn that I use Grim Child no matter what.
Yeah, okay, but the real charm, the actual problem was that you used Dream Shield the whole time.
Yeah. I don't know what's wrong with it, but I feel like I understand.
Dream Shield costs 3 notches.
Ah, okay.
You know what else costs 3 notches?
Flash.
Yes. And Strength. And Mark of Pride. And Shaman Stone.
I didn't use spells that much, so...
That's another problem. That's more of a you played the game one time kind of problem. Because most people who've played the game once never use spells because Soul is for healing.
Especially me, the damage change.
Ugh.
I mean, I stopped when I got Grimchild because I didn't need damage change because the little Verminthy would just hit him.
No wonder you couldn't beat Trader Lords.
It was rough.
Trader Lord was the one
I
boss
had to learn the game.
I had to beat for you. Technically, I also beat Nightmare King Grim for you, but that was just because you wanted maxed out Grimchild. Still, though, Grimchild against Radiance, pretty decent. Though probably not Absolute Radiance, because with Absolute Radiance,